Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Today I will talk about the second class of anti-malarial drug, that is 8-aminoquinolines. Outline of today's lecture include structure of 8-aminoquinoline, anti-malarial derivatives of 8-aminoquinoline, structure activity relationship of 8-aminoquinoline, and I will specifically talk about the most important 8-aminoquinoline, primaquine, which is used as an anti-malarial drug. We'll discuss about mechanism of action, synthesis of primaquine and tipnoquine, and at the end, I will talk about the therapeutic application and side effects of 8-aminoquinoline. Structure of 8-aminoquinoline. 8-aminoquinoline is derivative of quinoline. This is the structure of quinoline molecule. And the drug in this group have amino group at position 8 of quinoline ring. So this is quinoline ring, and at 8th position is an amine group. So this molecule have a anti-malarial activity, and its various derivative can be used as a intensified anti-malarial drug. So the major anti-malarial derivatives of 8-aminoquinoline are mentioned over here. The first one is the primaquine molecule, in which one of the hydrogen of 8-aminoquinoline is substituted with this long chain. And this primaquine was synthesized in 1924, and this is the second synthetic anti-malarial drug. And it is substituted at its 6th position with a methoxy group. The second anti-malarial derivatives of 8-aminoquinoline, which was synthesized in 1946, is primaquine, which have similar structure to the primaquine, but only this ethyl group is replaced with a hydrogen atom with a primary amine. So primaquine have more active against malaria as compared to the primaquine molecule. The third derivatives of 8-aminoquinoline, which is active against malaria, is the tipnoquine molecule. And tipnoquine molecule have also a quinoline unit, which is substituted at a 6th position with a methoxy group, and 2 position also with methoxy group, while 4th position is substituted with methyl group, and 5th position is substituted with this ether benzene derivative. And tipnoquine was the recent one 8-aminoquinoline derivative, and tipnoquine was approved for medical uses in Australia and in United States in 2018. So tipnoquine is the most important, the most recent, and the most active derivatives of 8-aminoquinoline among these synthesized anti-malarial drug. Now we will discuss about the structure activity relationship of 8-aminoquinoline. So methoxy group is necessary at carbon 6 of quinoline for anti-malarial activity. This is the 8-aminoquinoline molecule. So for anti-malarial activity is compulsory that substitute this quinoline ring at 6th position with a methoxy group. Anti-malarial activity is intensified when side chain diethyl aminopentyl side chain is introduced at amino group. At this amino group, when we introduce a side chain, then we obtain a primaquine molecule, and it have good intensified anti-malarial activity as compared to the 8-aminoquinoline. So this is the first derivatives of 8-aminoquinoline, which is used as an anti-malarial drug. When the tertiary amine group is converted into a primary amine group, the compound is called primaquine. When this tertiary amine group, which have an ethyl group here and ethyl group here, when it is reduced to a primary amine, then we obtain another derivative of 8-aminoquinoline, which is known as primaquine. And this is the structure of primaquine, in which only this nitrogen is a primary amine as compared to the primaquine molecule. So primaquine molecule more active as compared to the primaquine and quinoline molecule. And this molecule is less toxic and well tolerated, this primaquine molecule, and it is the most commonly used agent in this group for the treatment of malaria. Methoxy group is necessary at carbon 6 of quinoline for anti-malarial activity. As it is mentioned over here, this is the primaquine molecule, as primaquine molecule is the most important 8-aminoquinoline, which is mostly used as an anti-malarial drug. So we will discuss now the structure activity relationship of this primaquine molecule. And we can see that this OCH3 group at position 6 is compulsory for anti-malarial activity. And when we replace this methoxy group with an ethoxy group, then this molecule become less active and toxic in nature. Similarly, if this OCH3 group is replaced by simple methyl group, the compound becomes inactive. So it means that this methoxy group at position 6 is compulsory for the intensive anti-malarial activity. When we replace it with a ethoxy group, it's become inactive and toxic. And when we replace this methoxy group with a methyl group, then it becomes inactive. Similarly, introduction of halogen increase toxicity. If we introduce a halogen atom instead of this methoxy group or at any position of this quinoline ring, it increases the toxicity of the molecule. Presence of quinoline ring is necessary. So for anti-malarial activity is necessary to have this quinoline ring, which is represented by red color. And when we reduce this group to a piperidine ring, then its anti-malarial activity decrease. So it is mentioned over here that if we reduce this carbon-carbon double bond and carbon-nitrogen double bond, then we obtain another molecule and it's become inactive. So this molecule is known as piperidine molecule. So it is mentioned over here that presence of quinoline ring is necessary for anti-malarial activity. This is the quinoline ring. And when pyridine ring is converted to piperidine saturated, this one is the piperidine ring, the compound become inactive. So quinoline ring is also compulsory for the anti-malarial activity. Now, pentyl side chain give maximum activity, increase or decrease of chain result in a reduction of activity. It is mentioned over here that it consists of a pentyl chain. This is carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 carbon chain is compulsory for the maximum anti-malarial activity. When we decrease this side chain, then the anti-malarial activity decreases. Now, this branch side chain, when converted into straight chain, pentaquine is obtained, which has less anti-malarial activity as compared to primaquine and primaquine. So, if we remove this branch chain into straight chain, then we will obtain this type of molecule. It consists of 5 carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 carbon atom. But this is a straight chain, and this molecule is known as pentaquine molecule. And this molecule have less anti-malarial activity as compared to the primaquine molecule and primaquine molecule. So it's compulsory that this pentyl side chain must be a branch side chain, not a straight side chain. Aromatic amine should be secondary for maximum anti-malarial activity. This is the secondary aromatic amine. So it's necessary that it should be a secondary amine. If it is converted to a tertiary amine, then its anti-malarial activity decreases. So secondary amine is compulsory for the anti-malarial activity of primaquine and primaquine molecule. Now, when the quinoline ring is substituted at position 2 with methoxy group, position 4 with methyl, and position 5 with the oxygen phenyl CF3 group, tephnaquine is obtained. So, this is the quinoline ring. So, if this quinoline ring is substituted with methoxy group at position 2, methyl group at position 4, and this phenyl CF3 group at position 5, then we obtain the tephnaquine molecule. And tephnaquine molecule is more active, slowly metabolized along analog of primaquine, and has advantage that it can be given on weekly basis, and it may be used to prevent all types of malaria. So among the 8 aminoquinoline, the more recent and the most active anti-malaria drug is tephnaquine. And if we compare the primaquine and primaquine, then the primaquine is the most effective anti-malaria drug as compared to the primaquine molecule. Now, mechanism of action acts by generating this 8-aminoquinoline acts by generating reactive oxygen species which interfere with respiratory chain in parasite. So when we take 8-aminoquinolines, it metabolizes in the body and converted to electrophile, and these electrophile producing in the body an active oxygen species. And this active oxygen species interfere with the oxygen transport system of the parasite. So it's interfere the respiratory system, destroy the respiratory system of the parasite. So the host cell is free from the parasites and the patient recover from the malaria. So the main action is that the 8-aminoquinoline in the body during metabolism, it is converted to an electrophile which produce an active oxygen species which interfere with the respiratory system of the parasites, and by this way the host cell is free from the parasite. Now, synthesis of primaquine. Primaquine was the second synthetic anti-malaria drug to be discovered, and it was synthesized by these two scientists in 1924. And this primaquine molecule is synthesized by taking the 6-methoxy 8-aminoquinoline molecule and treated it with the 4-chloro, this is 4-chloro, and N and diethyl pentane amine molecule, and the simple nucleophilic substitution reaction take place to produce the primaquine molecule. Here, this amine is used as a nucleophile. This lone pair of electron attack on this carbon atom which bearing the halogen. Halogen is a good leaving group. So when it attack on this carbon atom, the halogen eliminated and take a hydrogen from this amine, and we obtain the primaquine molecule. So this is the simple reaction, but it's necessary to know that how we can obtain this 8-aminoquinoline molecule. So the synthesis of 8-aminoquinoline molecule is important to know about this molecule, that how we can synthesize this 8-aminoquinoline molecule, because the next reaction is simple, that if we have this 8-aminoquinoline molecule, we simply treat it with this diethyl pentane amine, and by simple nucleophilic substitution reaction we obtain the primaquine molecule. So it's necessary to know that how the primaquine molecule is synthesized. So in the next slide I will mention you that how we can synthesize the 8-aminoquinoline molecule. Synthesis of 8-aminoquinoline molecule. 8-aminoquinoline molecule can be synthesized by treating the nitro and methoxy substituted nitroaniline molecule when it is treated with acryldehyde. This is acryldehyde, carbon-carbon double bond and carbonyl group. And in the first step, this lone pair of electron attack on this carbon atom, and this bond shift over here and producing an intermediate species. This species, you can see that when this attack over here, this this pi electron shift toward the carbon atom and taking a hydrogen from this amine. So we obtain in the first step this propanol species. And in the second step, we can see that this aldehyde can be tautomerized into the alcohol form by simply this hydrogen is taken by this oxygen atom. So the single bond shift over here and this bond shift over here, so producing this propanol species. The propanol aldehyde is converted to an alcohol species. So this is a simple tautomerism. And in the next step, when it is treated with sulfuric acid, then this sulfuric acid protonate this OH molecule, and it's eliminated in the form of water molecule. So I mentioned over here that a water molecule is eliminated in this case. So a positive charge is produced when this water molecule is eliminated, because this sulfuric acid protonated this OH molecule and eliminated in the form of water molecule. So a positive charge is produced over here. And in this case, now this lone pair of electron come over here. So this pi electron attack on this positive charge and producing the cyclic quinoline molecule. As it is mentioned over here, that when this lone pair of electron shift over here, the nitrogen carrying positive charge, and this pi electron attack on this carbon atom, so the cyclization happen. Now in this case, the sulfuric acid protonate this OH molecule, so the counter ion or HSO4 minus ion take this hydrogen atom, and this electron shift over here, and this pi electron shift toward the nitrogen atom and neutralizing the nitrogen atom. So we can obtain another species. This species. And in the next step, this species is oxidized and hydrogen gas is eliminated, hydrogen from here and hydrogen from here. So we will obtain this 6-methoxy 8 nitroquinoline molecule. And then this nitro molecule is reduced in the presence of some catalyst and hydrogen gas, and it is converted to an aminoquinoline molecule. So this slide is very important because this quinoline molecule is very important in many anti-malaria drugs. This 8-aminoquinoline molecule is present. So it's important to know about the synthesis of 8-aminoquinoline. Be remembered that how we can synthesize the 8-aminoquinoline from the reaction of and substituted aniline and acryldehyde. Next is synthesis of primaquine. Primaquine can be synthesized by treating 1,4-dibromopentane with potassium pethylamide in the first step, and in the second step, it is treated with this 8-aminoquinoline. In the last slide, I have mentioned that how we can synthesize this 8-aminoquinoline. And in this case, these two combine to produce an intermediate which is combined with 8-aminoquinoline at 135 degrees centigrade, and then in the second step, it is treated with hydrazine and we obtain the primaquine molecule. So in the first step, the 1,4-dibromopentane molecule is treated with potassium pethylamide, and in this case, simply this nitrogen attack on this carbon atom and eliminating the bromide ion. So we will obtain this intermediate. And in the second step, this intermediate is treated with this 8-aminoquinoline, as it is mentioned over here. That in the second step, this intermediate is treated with 8-aminoquinoline, and simply this amine attack on this carbon atom, eliminating the bromide ion, because bromine is a good living group, and we obtain this intermediate species. And this intermediate species is then treated with hydrazine molecule. This is NH2NH2 hydrazine molecule. When it is treated with this intermediate species, simply this is converted to a primary amine and this pethylamide molecule. And this is a well-known organic reaction, Gabriel synthesis. The mechanism is mentioned over here. But for example, if we take this red color R molecule as a R group, and this is the nitrogen, and this is the pethylamide molecule over here. So when it is treated with hydrazine, this lone pair of electron attack over here, and when it's come toward the oxygen, and when it's come back, then this bond break in the first step, and then this nitrogen attack on this carbon atom, eliminate this when it's attack over here, the pi electron shift toward oxygen, and when it's come back, it's eliminate the primary amine. So this is the primary amine, and the R group is this whole group. So by simple Gabriel amine synthesis, we convert this species to the primary amine. So by this way, we can obtain the primaquine molecule. The last anti-malarial drug is the terpenoquine molecule, and terpenoquine molecule is synthesized by reacting the 8-aminoquinoline with the acryldehyde, but this acryldehyde is substituted with the methyl group here and methoxy group here, and in the first step, these two combine to produce the quinoline molecule, and in the second step, this quinoline molecule is treated with the trifluoromethyl phenol molecule, and then it is hydrogenated, and in the last step it is treated with this chloroamine to produce the terpenoquine molecule. So this reaction involves many steps, and the mechanism is mentioned in this slide. That in the first step, the nitroaniline molecule is treated with substituted acryl ketone to produce the quinoline molecule, quinoline molecule, and then it is treated with hydrochloric acid and methanol and phosphorus oxychloride to convert this methoxy group to the chloro group. And this chloro group is a good living group, and when this is treated with this trifluoromethyl phenol molecule, then this oxygen, long pair of oxygen attack on this carbon atom and eliminating the chloride ion, which is released in the form of hydrochloric acid, and it is substituted on this carbon atom. So we will obtain in this step this nitroterpenoquine molecule. And this nitroterpenoquine molecule in the last step is then treated with hydrogenation take place, and this nitro group is converted into NH2 group. And this NH2 group is then treated with the chloroamine molecule, and by simple nucleophilic substitution reaction, we obtain the terpenoquine molecule. So this is all about the synthesis of 8-aminoquinoline derivatives, primaquine, and terpenoquine molecule. Next is the therapeutic uses and side effect. So 8-aminoquinoline, primaquine, and terpenoquine is used for radical cure of relapsing malaria, Plasmodium vivax and Plasmodium ovale, and prevent transmission of Plasmodium falciparum as well. And the main side adverse effect is that it disturbs the gastrointestinal tract and bone marrow depression. And the second is that hemolytic anemia in patient with G6PD deficiency. So summary of today's lecture is that we have studied in detail the structure and anti-malarial derivatives of 8-aminoquinoline. We have discussed in detail the structure-activity relationship and mechanism of action, therapeutic application and adverse side effect, as well as study one method for the synthesis of primaquine, primaquine, and tepraquine molecule. Here are some reference book for further study. Thank you.